Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Ocugen. I've talked about them a couple times here on the channel, and here's a look at what they've done over the last year. I started looking at them about a week or two ago and noticing this trend, this $1.66 on up to $15.81, drops back to the $5. $15.68, trades kind of flat in $6-7 range and runs up again to the $15.67. So we got $15.68 and $15.81. So I started buying some shares and hope that it runs up to 15 again. Even if it runs up to 10, I'd be happy. So worth a gamble. So they're up over 94% in the last year. In the last 3 months, down about 54%. In the last month, down about 18.71%. In the last week, down about 0.5%. And here's a look at today. So, got some good news coming out, but they're still going down. So I don't know where the bottom is going to hit on this one. But if you don't know much about this one is a biopharmaceutical company. I started following them a while back, and then they started talking about the candidates include Covaxin, and in regards to the vaccine information. So I was like, and then I saw the chart, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. So I might buy some more shares of this one tomorrow, but it been around since 2013, 11 million shares, a little bit under the average of 13.46 with a $802 million market cap, a low today of $4.01, 52-week low of $1.40, high of $18.77. And next earnings expected on March 17th in the pre-market. Here's a look at the last time I bought mine on December 31st, so just about 2 weeks ago. And so currently at $4.04. And over here on Microsoft Bing, currently shown as a buy with a 1-year price target of $8.88. Ocugen stock looks ready to rebound on Upbeat Booster news, and this is dated here yesterday, the 12th. So the security's up over 68% in the last 12 months. The shares of the biotech name Ocugen are popping in pre-market trading, last seen up 11.1% at $4.62, following news that the company's booster, Covaxin, showed efficacy in neutralizing both the, I'm not going to say it, and Delta variants. The data came in the study of Emory University, and showed that over 90% of those boosted with Covaxin which was developed by Bharat Biotech, that's their partner, showed neutralizing antibodies against the two strains 6 months after their initial shot. So Ocugen has a series of peaks and valleys over the past 12 months, just like I showed you. The last couple of months, it's pulled back from its early November rally to a $17 level. A short-term bounce may have already been in the card for the Ocugen stock. It's a 14-day relevant strength index, RSI, stands at 29, putting it in the oversold camp. Short sellers have viewed this recent pullback as a reason to pile into the stock, with a short interest up 15.7% in the last two reporting periods, because of this. The 54.3 million share sold short make up a hefty 27.9% of the stock's available float. Over here on MSN Money, looking into Ocugen's recent short interest, and this is dated yesterday. So short percent of the float has risen 9.83% since the last report. The company recently reported that it has 54.3 million shares sold short, which is 27.83% of the regular shares that are available for trading. Based on the trading volume, it would take traders 1.6 days to cover their short position on average. Ocugen short interest graph in 3 months. Goes back from October, so it looks like it was down a little bit. Now it's going back up. As you can see from the chart above, the percentage of shares that are sold short for Ocugen has grown since its last report. This does not mean that the stock is going to fall in the near term, but traders should be aware that more shares are being shorted. And moving on over here to NASDAQ, Ocugen stock alert, why Ocugen is gaining today, and this is dated on the 10th, so just a couple days ago. Stock are up 5% today after the company released positive results related to a booster of Covaxin, the vaccine its partner Bharat Biotech has developed. So kind of some of the same information, so just going to scroll through this and see if there's any more information that it would cover in the last article. Latest positive results are raising hope that Ocugen could receive emergency use authorization from the U.S. FDA, and that could be a definite booster. What happened with Ocugen stock? So they're in the phase 2 clinical trial of the Covaxin that was given to people ages 12 to 64. Trial participants were given booster dose of Covaxin 6 months after receiving the second dose. So I'm not really here to talk about the doses, the vaccine, and so on. I'm just stating my opinion in regards to Ocugen and the vaccine information that they have out, and just hopefully the stock will go up. So couldn't care less about the vaccine otherwise, or this word here. I'm done with it. I was done with all that a year ago. I'm sure everybody out there can agree. What's next for Ocugen? As typically does, Ocugen stock will move today on news related to the 19 drug candidate. Good news for shareholders is that the today's move appears to be taking the share price higher rather than lower. And moving on, Ocugen booster effective against, right there, and this is dated today, announced that an India-based partner, Bharat Biotech, reported positive data from the live virus neutralization assay evaluating a booster dose of its 19 vaccine. And so again, kind of some of the same information that we've went over. The live virus neutralization assay evaluated sera, the individuals who received a booster against 2 variants. The neutralizing activity of sera from individuals who received the booster was comparable to neutralizing activity of sera from individuals who received booster of mRNA based on the vaccine by Pfizer. I've talked about them numerous times. BioNTech, there's their ticker. And Comirnaty and Moderna, I've talked about them as well. Over here on Reddit. Whoops. Trying to stir up anything. Let's see if there's any more updated information here. Nothing there. Over here on StockTwits, currently at $4.02. Common cold. Oh, somebody's trash talking. You never know what kind of comments you'll find on here, but irony of the unvaccinated people are now better protected than vaccinated people because they got real deal already. Over here on Tip Ranks, or MSN Money I should say. Currently showing a buy here, so this one does have some good ratings. I have been seeing buy pretty much across the board. So over here on Tip Ranks, currently at $4.02, showing a moderate buy with 156. We'll just call it 157% upside to 1033. High of 15, low of 6. But that's all that I have on Ocugen. If you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments. I'm going to be watching this one definitely tomorrow. This one's going on the front radar, and I'm going to buy one of these dips and lower my cost basis a little bit more. That would have been the one I should have got a couple days ago, but we'll see if it goes back down there again and lower my cost basis a little bit more and wait for the run back up to 10 or 15. That's what I'm hoping. So if you have Ocugen, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share on this one. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.